Good morning, YouTube. This man all the way George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Body Image Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. As you know, I often try to do a video to recognize a lady that I follow in the sport of bodybuilding, especially if it's their birthday. And this is a lady who I've become very acquainted with. We talk on social media quite often. I would love to meet her someday. Honestly, she lives in Toronto, up in Canada. I mean, she's like, yeah, she lives in Canada. And if I ever find a way, I gotta give myself I need to give myself a passport. Every American should have one. I mean, if you ever think about traveling outside the country, you should get yourself a passport. And maybe someday, once the restrictions lift, because U.S. and U.S. restrictions with going on with the virus are still are up. She told me that unless you're well vaccinated, unless you have a reason, some Americans can't cross into Canada. Anyways, this is one Miss Tana Hugh. And she is, as you know, most definitely a professional female bodybuilder. Now she's been competing for quite some time, and she got into sport around about the early 2000s, and she has an amazing physique. I'm telling you. I mean, just as an offer I say, I love my Nubian muscle women. I mean, just the beauty of a female bodybuilder. Especially when you're black, it's just amazing. And she's been in the game quite some time. She hasn't been too active. She hadn't competed in the show since I think 2018 was the last competition, and that was at the Rising Phoenix. And and she's been right now because of the restrictions. She's been stuck in Canada. Not stuck, but that's where she's at. She's been training and prepping. She's been getting ready. She wants to really compete in some shows here in the States because everybody wants to come to America because America's Hollywood and this is where everybody wants to come to. This is where the big shows are. But there should be there's Toronto's going to be having a show coming up. Toronto Pro's coming up, but she really wants to. She would love to make some shows. I mean, some shows that maybe not the bigger shows, but shows that will give her a better chance because there's a lot of politics in the sport of bodybuilding. But like I said, I have a lot of respect for her. We talk a lot on social media. She dropped me some information, and I get a little knowledge. Like some of these ladies who I do, when I talk on IG with or Facebook, they really give me some information that I get to know as a person, especially as an outsider. Even though I'm a fan, I'm still an outsider. But this is a wonderful lady. I think she's an amazing person. I mean, it's just she has those qualities that make you like her. She's a strong, proud Jamaican woman. She's a woman from the yard, as they said, and she's a loving mother. Her and her son are very close, and he's here in the States going to school. I think he probably I think he might be able to go visit her if he could, but with the restrictions, it's just crazy. And she's been prepping and getting ready. Like I said, she's focused on like one thing she's focused on doing is Toronto. The Toronto Pro, they will have Toronto Pro, but it's really more of a mostly Canadian competitors or whatever competitors that can probably make it, all depending, because of the restrictions in Canada. But like I said, I think she has a great physique. It's like one of those physiques get underrated because of everybody pay attention to so many other women that's in the sport of bodybuilding. She's really from a proud family. Her mother is a great lady who raised her to be a strong woman, and she is a great representative. She's a great somebody for her nieces and nephews to look up to idolize. She's a great idol. I think you might have some future bodybuilders in running, and she probably inspires them. And she's a good cook. Man, it's been a long time since I had a woman cook for me. Since my mom got sick, my sister might cook some every now and then and send me something. That's nice, but it's nice when you have a woman here at home cooking for you. Look at that ham. Mm, that's a nice ham. Get some, give me some cheese and bread. I have a good time. I gotta be careful with my blood pressure too. But like I said, she's been on the road. She competed with some of the best, some up and coming, some legends, some well-known ladies. I mean, she has earned some friendships and respect. I respect her as not just as a bodybuilder, but as a woman, as an athlete. You know, as a loving mother. And a good friend. And I think she's just wild. I mean, she's wild. I think she's a great lady, and I have a affinity for a woman with a little wild side to her. And also, I think she has an amazing body. I, I think she does. I think people overlook a great woman or a great physique. Some men may not find female body bit as attractive, but I do. I honestly do. I think she's an attractive woman. In her own right, in her own shape, her own way. Everybody's not going to be. Everybody has a different shape. Everybody has a different taste when it comes to a woman. And like I said, me, I like just about anything that. I'm like that. Will say I like anything that likes me. That's how I feel. And I think this is a nice lady. I would love to meet her in person one day. And maybe possibly, once the restrictions are dropped, if I get myself a passport, I think, maybe whenever she ever gets the opportunity to compete here, and if I could travel, I would love to see her just in a competition. Be there and cheering for her. And maybe take her out to a nice steak dinner afterwards. She'll probably eat me on the table. So anyway, I want to wish Miss Tananarive a very, very happy birthday. I hope you enjoy. I hope you get to see and spend time with people that are close to you, that care about you. I know you'd rather be back in Jamaica spending with your family and friends, but you know, they're in your hearts and your minds, and I know it's the same with them, with you. So happy birthday, Tana. This should be all the way George Page, aka the Emperor. Female Bottom Talk. Don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.